HyperX was muted. Thank you. Oh, we gotta change that. We gotta change that chat box. We gotta change that. Thank you, Super Violins. I appreciate you, bud. So yeah, what was I saying? We bebopped up to Ocala. Warfire Minis, great place. And we had some fun. It was a very busy day, a lot of driving. Holy moly! By the way, I'm by myself. The wife is in Ohio. She's there visiting family, and then she's bringing home a new family member on Monday. Her name is Hazel. I'm sure she's gonna make a grand appearance in one of my streams, so you're just gonna have to wait. Then I'm gonna make it a surprise, and I don't like that one either. Properties. Let's go back to properties. Don't like that old school one. Chunky? Oh, let's see. We'll try that one. There we go. Hey, look, I can see it now. Peeping. Those who know what it is. Those who don't, you're just gonna have to wait. Just gonna have to wait, Super Violins. How are you doing, by the way, bud? So go up there. I had a bunch of I inadvertently became a very obsessed with buying things and putting them together, and then getting halfway through and going, oh my god, I'm looking at this mountain of stuff, I'm never gonna finish it, and then you just up and quit. By the way, the orcs are gone, Astra Militarum is gone, other assorted things are gone. The only 40k army I currently have is Space Wolves. They're back there. We're gonna hit them with their base coats with airbrush. But I found out that I really like the setting for Age of Sigmar, which is a more fantasy medieval style miniatures game based in the Warhammer universe. It's not the same as 40k. So yeah, I'm just going off right now. And so we did that, and yeah, it got quite a hefty bit of stuff up there. Turned it all in, got lots of store credit, purchased a few things. I kid you not, I've been so like, how have you been, man? It has been a while. I don't want to say it's all been great. I mean, obviously, I don't know how it happened, but when we evacuated for the hurricane last year, I think, yeah, last year, I lost a lot of stuff. I mean, it might be in storage, it might not, I don't know. But a lot of it just, it's gone. I've never seen it before again, and it irks me. Because that was stuff that I purchased, I put together, I was priming it, I was in the process of getting stuff ready to go, and it just disappeared. And I have no idea where it went to, so that killed my momentum for the orcs. Then I was like, I pop over to Astra Militarum. I like tanks and guys, and just too many bodies to paint. Yeah. It's been a while. And if you guys don't know who I am, I used to do Jedi Master Squirtle. I might return to there at some point. I'm not sure. I do have a couple of Lego Star Wars videos that I'm kind of like thinking of putting over there. I actually have scripts. I've been getting scripts made for future videos for this channel. I have like 5. There's one day at work I was just like, oh, it would be cool if I did that. Come home, start jotting some ideas down, kind of reading how you formulate a YouTube video script, all this other stuff. I was amazed that I actually did all this stuff, and I'm like, okay, we're in this. We're gonna be making some videos for this channel. It's gonna be fun. The first one I'm doing is gonna be a terrain video. They're not tutorials. Don't come to the channel thinking you're gonna get pointers, tips, and stuff like that to learn how to do this stuff. Don't look at me for tips. This is just gonna like I said, the live streams are gonna be like going to your local card shop or store or whatever they are. The video, the long form content is gonna be more like vlogs and just like showing the stuff that I did and I went through. So, and maybe you might learn something and be like, hey, we're not going to do what he did. So I am looking forward to those and to getting the new family member. I'm very excited about it. I'm very like, oh my God, we're getting it. I'll let the cat out of the bag. It is a cat. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I've already been in this room cleaning up and getting, like I said, I got rid of a lot of stuff, but I did buy some stuff. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I'll be right back. We're gonna go get those things. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I wouldn't be gone long. I'm back. So, we did pick up a few things. We got, this is just you're gonna look at this and go, what is this? We got this box. They're called Gorgruntas. Because this is you can only get this through Games Workshop. They don't have packaging for outward facing things. Usually like packaging you would get in anything you get in a store, they have to put stuff on the front of it so you know what you're getting. This packaging, they assume you know what you're getting, so they don't put anything on it. They just put this nondescript stuff on it. Gorgruntas. Secondly, this is the stuff that you would find in they are basically, I'll show you the next box, and think of this, the Gorgruntas, as a lower version of this guy. There's three of them. So they're a cavalry unit. We got, bam! Look at this guy. Oh my gosh. I should probably take the plastic wrapper off so you're not seeing reflection. You're like, oh, I just saw his credit card information. You'd be thoroughly disappointed in that. You wouldn't get anything. But bam! So think of this guy, but on a smaller level. We got our Tussbots on Mogrunta. This guy, this can actually be, there's 3 variants for this one. We're definitely, obviously going to make this guy right here. Right? Look at that. Armored piggy. Oink, oink, oink. Then we picked up a used, already assembled model. Got a deal on it. Usually this is $35. I got this for $17. We got our War Chanter. They slap these bones together, and they're kind of magical. And then they get all the orcs riled up for the Wog, which, if you didn't know, means war in Orcish. Now this one isn't for me. It's for the wife. She wants to learn to play. because I was showing her Age of Sigmar, the website, one day, and she's like, "Those look cool. What are those?" And now, I'm just gonna give you this description and tell me if this is what you think it's gonna look like in your head. Dinosaurs riding dinosaurs. I'll give you a minute. I'll get a sip of water and I'll let you just mill that over for a bit. All right, you got it? You guys got it? You got it? Bam! We got the Seraphon spearhead. Dinosaurs riding dinosaurs. Right? We got our Croxagore, Saurus Warriors, and we got our guy up here. Honestly, he's got 3 variants that you can build in this one set. And it's got Chick came home with chicken pox. Actually, these are magnets that are supposed to go on the bottoms of the spaces. But they weren't sticking to anything. So now they're completely useless because now they have paper in the back end. I guess I could have probably, but I have not been happy with these at all. So these I'll give you a review of this right now. Do not waste your money on these. I got these off Amazon. I'm probably gonna put a review in. They're horrible. They are trash. Don't get them. And I couldn't even get it inside the trash. We got 4 viewers. If you haven't, click the like button. It helps the video, the stream out. It helps me out. It gets me out there. I would like to get remonetized on this account because I'm really excited about creating content for this channel. So go ahead, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed and you're watching, subscribe. Doesn't do anything, doesn't hurt. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. Just hit the subscribe button. Then what are we not buying? Well, Glenn, we are not getting Slaves to Darkness yet. That's all I gotta say is yet. I have a feeling I will eventually get there, but that's gonna be many moons away. And I did pick up some paints, so we got ourselves some ultramarine blue. I figure this is probably gonna pop a little better with the gold for the Stormcast Eternals. And then I was there to get pink. I was looking for a pink. They had a hot pink, but I did not like the hot pink. I didn't think, no. So we got one that surprised me. I looked at it and I go, that's what my orc tongues are gonna be made out of. Not made out of, painted with. And it's magenta. I need to get a light on. Look at that. Look at that. When you think of fleshy innards, this is the color we're looking at right there. Pepto-Bismol, baby. That's what we wanted. We wanted Pepto-Bismol in the paint. Don't actually eat this paint. Don't do it. Don't try that at home, kids. Don't do it. But yeah, so we're gonna get painting. We did our little intro. We did our little thing. We're not putting this together. No. These are not being put together. These are gonna go in the cubbies over here. Hey, I gotta run. Hit the like button. Hope you have a great stream. The worst weeks I've ever come to. Crazy at work. You need to go get some. You go get some sleep. You go get some sleep. And I hope the next week is better. Yeah. I did turn down the Rogue Hog Beast pink. I could still get it. I could just do an order. They're in Ocala. It takes like 3 days to get here, which is amazing. It's really amazing. It's 3 days and it gets here. I did, Glenn. I literally had it in my hands 3 times, and I put it back 4 times. So pick up, put back, pick up. I walked around, put it back. I picked it up, walked around, put it back, and then I picked it up 4 times and put it back 4 times. Picked it up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hold off on this for right now. Put it back. And that was the Rebel Alliance starter for Star Wars Legion. But I mean, I probably would have got it if I would have had some of the people I know. Call all work this week. Oh boy, on call. Yeah, I know from the fact that people who are on call, it can get crazy. It can get crazy. We're gonna put them right there. We actually need this. So I've decided today that instead of doing one guy and trying to get him all like squared away, I'm gonna work my way through the armor pieces, and that's what we're gonna do. If we get to the end and the armor's good, we'll go back and we're gonna hit the weapon stuff. We'll get all the silver bits. Then we'll come back, we're gonna get all the leather bits. I got a couple of browns here for leather bits to break up, because I don't want all the leather pieces to be all the same. I want them to be different shades of brown, right? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with the big boy. I want to get some color on the big boy. So we go and get some color on it. And I may buck the trend and say, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna try and paint this guy completely. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. And I want to incorporate this stuff right here. This is the stuff I want to try and incorporate today. So I might pick out like knee bits or something to hit. I apologize, guys. It hit all of a sudden. I will be right back. Lightning vs. Mammoth. They play today? I thought they played. No, they do play. Oh, they're on a road trip. Tampa Bay Lightning are on a road trip. That's right. Sorry. We're going to turn that down so it doesn't get too distracting. Oh, no. Ugh. Can we hear me now? We should hear me now. Well, as I was saying, I had to go all the way from I had to go all the way from Ocala to Brandon for my hockey game, and we won 4-3. And boy, I changed modes too. I was looking at overlays, and I'm like, maybe this overlay is eating up a lot of bandwidth and stuff, right? Because it's got to go to the internet, load up from the internet, and then a display here. So I'm like, maybe that might be something I need to fix. So I got rid of it. I like this one. It's a little bit more minimalized. There's not a lot of like clutter on the screen, which means you'll be able to see stuff easier. So yeah, there are widgets. There is an alert box. See, there you go. That's just a test. Nobody's subscribed, but that's just a test. Unless you are Kevin and somehow you clicked subscribe and I tested the widget at the same time, which would be crazy. But I don't think so. But we're gonna add. We're gonna do our. Oh boy, where do we go? There we go. We're gonna do our dark camo green for our armor. We're gonna do this metallic black ice. Or do I save this for a little guy? Glenn, give me your professional opinion. Are we using this? What are we doing? I need a professional opinion. He says yes. No, wait, that was for the voice. I remember that. We got our big boy handle out. Don't make fun of this. This is gonna come in handy. Look at that. Big boy handle. Holy camera. Focus in there, bud. So let's start with our dark camo green. Remember, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Clicking the like button is appreciated. Love it. It makes us all happy. It makes me happy. It makes this whole YouTube thing happy. So we got a giant dinosaur bone, but the best part is it's just not all bone. There are little bits of metal wire on here that we're gonna hit. We're gonna hit. As always, we got to get our cheaters on to see those. Jeez Louise, that was close. To see that extra detail. Don't hate. Don't discriminate. Don't do other things. All right, here we go. And away we go. We're going to hit all the green on him. And we're going to go down the line. We're going to hit the other guys with their green. The mission today, this stream will be successful if we hit green on all the armor bits on these guys, because we got 4 brutes. I'm gonna call them by their official names, not my, I forgot their names, but we got 4 brutes, and then we got 4 brutes, and we got 10 Ard boys, which I learned that the Ard boys aren't exactly ironjawz. They're like on their way to becoming ironjawz. And the only way you become an ironjaw is through lots and lots of combat. So, you gotta start somewhere, and if you survive, you're definitely going to reap the rewards. Let's put a little bit of water in here. It's a little too thick. There we go. There we go. Look at that. You can't see it, but it looks magnificent. So I'm thinking, as I'm painting, that I kind of want, instead of doing the dark silver, I want to do the metallic black on like these extra plates, like this stuff. These guys. This might be a little too far out. There we go. Yes, that's more natural. But yeah, I am looking. I should put a headset on too so I can hear any things come through. Thank you so far, Glenn and Super Violins, for coming out already today. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna go, instead of doing the dark silver, we're gonna hit the little middle bits with the black ice, the black metallic. Just we'll do it. We'll do it. I'm gonna do it on this guy. We're gonna go through, paint all the black, all the green. And once you start getting skin tone on these guys, that's when they start really popping out. And I like the color I have for the skin tone. It's the green yellow from Monument Hobbies. Pro Aqua line. Great line. Love Pro Aqua. Love it. We're even good at not hitting. We're not going to hit these little indentions. We're going to hit that with the black metallic. I dig it. I dig what we're digging right now. Dig what we're digging. I'm not digging anything. Just painting away. You guys coming out. You guys hanging out. You stay. If you're not, you gotta go. We'll see you later. We'll have some fun. Did go inside a hole. That's fine. That is fine. I thought I did. I thought I did. Definitely been following up. Alright, we need our top light. I I definitely should have talked to some people there about books to buy for lore. Even if they don't have them there, like, what book should I get? So, I've already done Dominion. It really made me kind of like, think like, okay, these orcs are actually pretty cool. And they keep talking about how one of the town's strongholds is being besieged by greenskins. I'm going to find out it's the ironjawz. So now I'm like, oh boy, yeah, we dig this. Ironjawz. Chuck. Issues over with our microphone. It's amazing to me how like just one color can really make it pop off. Really want to not get too much on the skull. So it's going to be a bone color. See, it looks like there's leather bindings on this, keeping it to the attaching it. So I'm gonna have to pick out a couple of colors for the skull. It's got teeth too. We got teeth on this. Nice to see the excellent connection going on. Let's get down to his chest plate. For my Canadian friends, I apologize ahead of time for the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Blue Jays. That was I was watching it last night. That was a heartbreaker. One of the guys on my team is from that area, right outside Toronto, and he was so stoked after the Maple Leafs just shit the bed in the club and into the playoff last year. He was like, listen, we have to have something to look forward to. And I've always liked the Blue Jays. I was there when Joe Carter hit the game winner. Black on top of this. I don't know what it is, but I need to have it. This is supposed to be like stamped, you know, like it's not real. But we're gonna make it real. So glad I have very attentive people watching the stream telling me, hey, you got no voice. You got no voice. Because I would have just started painting and you guys new people that came in and be like, huh, what's going on here? Ain't got no mic on, I'm out. Hopefully the music is good. Went into the YouTube free music area, picked out some songs, made a nice long playlist. How's everyone's Sunday been? Been a little bit of a carefree Sunday. Not nearly as stressful or as eventful as my Saturday was, for sure. Big model. This spearhead painted up so we can get it on the table, start playing some games. Probably gonna have to go to the Warhammer store to do that, because the big local store here, they're not too hip on Sigmar. So there it's all 40k all the time. So it's really hard to find games. And there, if it's not as popular, the people there won't push as hard for it. So you gotta do a lot of legwork. Not speaking from example. No, not speaking from example at all. Man, this guy's got some beefy leg armor. It's like full leg. You are hearing my treat these as like leather boots. This guy kind of reminds me of a Space Marine a little bit. Tommy just made some noises. Yep, call it the tummy. Like it? Shove off. is he not becoming an admin so he can post things? I kind of would like the timer set up to like different like, hey, this is what we're doing today. That is going to be a lot of little bits that we're going to be painting. Doing like a history deep dives. I tend to want to like be a little bit knowledgeable about the goings on with the system that I'm playing. With Legion, it's a little easier depending on what you're playing. Like Rebels, you're like, oh, I'm in the Rebel Alliance. This is during this, and then you're like, well, what about if I play a Republic player? And you're like, well, this is how you can make it work. There's still like a remnant army, and they're like super fanatic to the Republic, and they're like anybody can be considered a not necessarily bad guy, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, we're gonna paint all this stuff. Oh yeah, I'm looking at this black ice and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not physically looking at it, but I'm thinking about it. Putting that black ice on there and breaking up all the green armor on this with that black metallic is gonna be we're going to get our chain bits. We need our chain bits, and they're going to be in a silver. So that'll break it up even more. We played our arch nemesis last night, Laughing Clown. It was a pretty good game. When we always get together with them, it's always a good game. Yeah, it was a good game. I played right wing. Been playing defense all season. And the captain comes in and says, you're playing right wing tonight. I'm like, all right, let's do this. So that was fun. Not even being sarcastic, it was fun. Now we gotta look at the head here. Let's find where'd my box go? Oh Lord, I threw it away. Well, that's no good. Got messages galore here. Hold on. Just a second. So, what are we gonna paint his big jaw? What are we gonna do about his big jaw here? Do we paint it the green? Or are we gonna go with the black metallic? See this belly armor here. not do a good job of getting up underneath here with the primer. That is for sure. But there's enough there that the paint's not going to just run off. It'll adhere, which is a shame. I would have liked to have gotten that better. Up underneath there too. Ooh, man. He was a little bit of a hard guy to prime, I guess. Aside until I can really know what to do with this thing. I'm thinking the green might be really cool to do. Or not green, black, metallic. We'll find out. We'll find out. Next guy. Let's go over him to make sure we got all our greens. He's close to being done. We got this little skull piece here, skull piece there, human head. But other than that, he's close to being done. Got some browns that need to be fixed. Not fixed, but changed up. Let's go with this one. Now we're gonna holder. Great holders. If you've got a 3D printer, I highly suggest picking these up. They are from Ashwood. Just type in Ashwood and it'll come up. Trust me. Ashwood mini holders. Away we go. Looking on our next bit of green armor. And the camera shut off. Do not worry. Do not freak out. Camera will be back. Do not freak out. Camera back. I think I'm going to add some artist opus brushes. I have a set that I would like to get. I think I'm going to add them to the Christmas list. Great brushes. These golden maples are really good. Like, I am very surprised at how good they are for how cheap they were. Well, cheap is weird. It's like people hear cheap and they're like, oh, well, it was horribly made. So I like to use inexpensive. Inexpensive. Speaking of driving, I have a question for you guys. What is the furthest you've driven by yourself? The longest. We'll say the longest, like the time wise. For me, it was around drove home by myself from Gatlinburg. So that was a 10-hour drive. I did all right. I did get a little loopy towards the end when I was like discussing things with my fellow drivers. Discussing in air quotes. I used to have the lights right above me, but it was like when I would switch in between camera angles, camera scenes, there's that one streaky camera just washed it. Nope. Let's load up the family. Go to the airport. That's how we're going there. But this day and age, so you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm sure my mind will change if we have a kid. Well, when we have a kid. I used to freak out if I would go over the lines. Don't do it as much anymore. Again, I'm not trying to make all these showpieces. I'm just trying to get these guys tabletop ready. Tabletop ready, baby. That is a standard. I will never tell you it's not. Here's the thing. We need to see these guys sitting on the tabletop. If you're just playing. This is the advice that was given to me. Are you gonna enter the Golden Demon? Or any painting contests? No, not really. Okay, so then why do they gotta be like uber awesome? Well, it's fun. If you want to do that, that's fine. If you're doing it for that reason, that's fine. Do what I say, do what you want to do, man. But if you're like, no, I can't do this because just say no, bro. Just be like, yeah, you know what? I really don't need him to be that good. I'm quite alright with them being, you know, not horrible quality, but, you know, a few colors, a wash, some little bit of edge highlighting, and you're like, they're good. This guy, he's gonna have a little bit of gold trim on him. It looks like he might have a Stormcast Eternal helmet on him. Right there. Stormcast Eternal. That is rope keeping the plating on his boots. That is such a cool little detail right there. It's cool, but at the same time, it's another color I'm gonna have to go and find. They're forcing my hand, man. So he doesn't have a plate up there. Holy shnikes, that scared me. They got me. Tampa just scored. Tampa just scored. That got me. That got me. I will say I've gotten a lot better. Looking good so far. Can't talk, but like Smash. Thank you, Albino Manatee. Go have fun with the fam. I know that's what you do on Sundays. Tell Susan I said hello. Looks like our season might turn around just a bit. This and you haven't gone over and subscribed to Albino Manatee, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Go over. Go subscribe to Albino Manatee. He's a great streamer, puts out awesome content. You like seeing all kinds of TCGs ripped and what from One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh, Gundam. He is the TCG man. Go check him out. Awesome dude. One of my good friends. Lovely human being as well. I don't say that just because he's a pal. I say it because it's the truth. Yeah, we're gonna paint. I've decided. I figured out what we're gonna do with this guy's like little like mandible thing here. We're going to go ahead and paint around it. I'm gonna make it this black ice. I'm all in on this black ice right now. I haven't even used it yet. But I am all in on it. Because, excuse me, I think it'll look cool with this green. And if it doesn't, we just get the matte black paint out, paint over it. You do it too much though. Alright, we need to remove him off as a base. Move this over here, this over here, so we can get really underneath here. This is why I like having these things on. My little cheaters here, because it helps me see under. Like I can barely make it out, but there is a spot right in there. And I've also decided, is that, yeah, right back in here. And I'm not doing sub-assemblies for a lot of these guys. The mounted guys, you'll have to do sub-assemblies for, right? You gotta do the sub-assemblies. It's got a little pink tongue. I see your little pink tongue. I see your little pink tongue. Now I'm hoping I did not assemble these guys wrong. I'm hoping. I'm praying that I did not assemble these guys wrong. But, and I picked up the rule books for both Stormcast and the Orruk War Clans. And I'm thinking of doing a live reaction on Friday to the live stream reveals. Not really necessarily a live stream, but more like a I think it's like a premiere. They're gonna be doing some reveals. Age of Sigmar, 40K are gonna be part of it. So is 30K for old Glenn there. Glenn likes the 30K. The Horus Heresy. The Horus Heresy has returned. Let's get this guy on a handle. Thanks again, Albino. Appreciate you, bud. Him just coming in and just saying that means the world to me. Because I know him personally. And I know on these nights, the Sundays, it's a no technology style with him and his family, which is awesome. I love him. I love that. I forgot my paper towel. I forgot my paper towel. What's this paint? It's a little damp. Just effortlessly glides onto the model. You also don't want to water it down too much. Then it just becomes an opaque mess. How many? I should do a little thing. How many models do you think I'll get done tonight with the green? This was Twitch, I could do over under. But we ain't on Twitch. Oop. So we have 2 more brutes and 10, and I can't wait to get some paint on this. We gotta prime them first. All right, we're chalking up. We got this little shoulder and door embellishment on here. Okay, been doing my fatherly duties. Give me a rotation so I can see what I missed. Okay. We got him, the armor based out. Okay, hold on. Let me turn this off. Come on, camera. I really need a new camera. Oh, I just had it. Look, watch me try and focus my camera in for the next 5 minutes. Jesus. There we go. So this is the mega boss. Don't know why it's trying to focus. It was already focused. Mega boss. Oh, just throw him down. Why don't you? You were there when I did this guy on Twitch. Now, Glenn. professional opinion. How do you feel about these like little tan bits on here? Yay, nay, or they're fine? I like the color you're going with on the armor. I do too. Look at that. Look at that shine. Ah. Yay, nay, or should I go with a different brown for the wrappings? This guy doesn't have them. He's literally got twine keeping his armor plates on. Here's our next guy. So wherever you see the black armor, that is going to become this turbo dork black ice. Black ice. And we're working on this guy currently, who happens to have a peg leg. Look at that peg leg. Here's our one guys. They're going to get their little pinks, and then we're going to drop bits of white in there, and then red. I am very nervous about putting the white in these eyes. Obviously, he's got some gingivitis right up in there. We're going to fix his face a little bit with the greens, the yellow, but we got some nails to paint, eyes to do still, but there's this guy, and there is this guy. He needs more of the bone on his teeth for sure. But I think I like the khaki colored wrappings as opposed to like a brown. If there was just so much brown on it, I think I would just be like, oh, so much brown, right? Like, see, these guys are gonna have brown boots, and I'm gonna have the red pants. So I'm gonna want to paint the boots a different color to break up the brown. You don't want to just all. Because then it'll get boring. So now we are putting green on this guy's armor. And good on you for doing the fatherly duties. Getting that father done. What kind of code does it say? There's so much to this painting. That how to properly clean the paints, right? It's just so much. It's all like, I could say like one of my something. If you were to go back in my elementary school and teach and ask my teachers, what is John's? It's typically, I was a typical, hey dad, there's no food here, and I got to go do show and tell. At the last minute too. Like, I gotta go do show and tell. Cool, when's it due? Tomorrow. was still in elementary school. I went and watched them while Mooser and Miss Mooser, they went somewhere. So we said, yeah, you know, we got vacation time. We'll come and do it. So we went and did it. And they're like, there's nothing in the refrigerator for dinner. And we're like, what? And we go and look, and there's plenty of food in the refrigerator for dinner. It's just not what they want. Well, what do you want? Taco Bell. Let's go get Taco Bell. Let's go get Taco Bell. No, I'm not done with this guy. Can't hear it over the tunes. The tune's too loud now. How is that? Are we better now? Is that a good mix of tunes to music? Or tunes to music? Of music to voice? Or should I drop it another bit? Going back on with the light. Now, I don't plan on just exclusively doing these guys on stream. I do want... Nope, it's perfect now. Good. Okay. I do want to paint these guys off stream because I would like to start creating some content for this YouTube channel. So if you subscribe to the Twitch, it's still going to be there. We're still going to be doing, I think I'm going to exclusively do the streams on Twitch and the long form and short form content on the tubes. I just wanted to stream on YouTube tonight. And I still don't know. It might end up becoming completely and utterly a YouTube channel. Which, those of you who subscribe, I hope you, over on Twitch, I hope you don't mind. I really like the painting. I've kind of gotten back into it, and I'm really looking forward to actually doing some Legion painting too, because I hope, because they're gonna have their mini extravaganza here soon. I hope yeah, because there's such a larger audience here, right? And I mean, I know this is kind of odd to say, but a lot of people are jumping off of Twitch and they're either going to YouTube or Kick. And just some of the stuff, I don't want to wax political, but just some of the stuff that's been happening on Twitch, it kind of just doesn't make any sense to me. So, not that YouTube's any better, But like I said, I don't want to get all political about it. That's the last thing I want to do. Alright, we're going to hit the top armor here. These guys are a lot less armored than I thought they would be. So, but yeah, there's a larger chance for people to see your stuff on YouTube than there is on Twitch. I mean, for one, here's one thing. YouTube is literally like standard gear for every single cell phone on the face of the earth. And I feel like I can get more eyes on, engage with more people, because I love talking to people, dude. Like I love talking about the stuff that I like to do. And I want to entertain people as well. So it's weird. It's a weird system. By the way, I did not miss these. These are not, they are going to get painted in the black ice. Just so everyone knows. We got some bird skulls on here. We got a human skull on here. This guy's stoic, bro. He's like, I lost my leg and I'm still coming out to fight. What's your excuse? What's your excuse? I'm pregnant with 8 of your babies. I don't care. Get out here. We got some leather. He's got like one little plate. One little plate. Right back here. What is that gonna do? He's at the VOD state permanently in the higher video bitrate. Yeah. I don't even think you can do, I might be wrong, but I don't even think you can do 4K video over on Twitch. YouTube, you can't. Granted, you gotta have a nice rig and all this other stuff. We're gonna take a break real quick. Not like leave, but we're gonna take a physical break. Like, we're gonna get some water and we're gonna turn the camera off so it rests. It's getting hot. But I do. There's strengths and weaknesses to each one, right? Twitch has a way better like audience interaction with it. It's one of the reasons why I like it so much. Man, dehydrated. But YouTube, there's just, like I said, it's standard issue on like everyone's cell phone. I don't know a single person that doesn't have, let's see, below the age of 70 that doesn't have a YouTube account. And then you say, hey, I'm on Twitch, and they're like, oh, I gotta download another app for my phone? And you're just like, yeah. I'm like, well, why not? Why don't you just do YouTube? I already have it. I've literally talked to people at work about that. They're like, oh, you do Twitch? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, I mean, I don't really want to download another app on my phone. I'm like, okay. Perfectly fine. Perfectly good. And I'm just like, it kind of makes sense. Like, I kind of get it just a tiny bit. Like, yeah, I understand. completely that you don't want to download another thing to your phone. They're like, I YouTube is basically like TV now. I mean, this is what I'm doing. I'm creating a TV channel, in essence. And if you want more people to watch your channel, your TV channel, like you got to go where the most eyes are at. Does that make sense? Am I making sense at all? I do. This isn't my first foray into YouTube, by the way. Me and a buddy, we ran a YouTube channel for our airsoft team way back in the day when it was way easier to get monetized and it was way easier to do all this. Oh, I lost a viewer. Way easier to do all that other stuff. And it was crazy. Now it's like, it's not harder. I don't even consider, like, there's 2 tiers now. Now it's like 500 subs, 3,000 watch hours, and you jump up to 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours. So when you get full monetization. So I dig it. I think I can get there doing this content and putting out vlogs, basically, you know, like, and I want to treat, like I was saying earlier to Superfire Lens, I wanted, the long form videos are going to be like vlogs, and then the live streams are going to be like, I wanted to call them hobby hangouts, but every time I go to do a well, what can I do to make this stream or this video get more eyes on it? They always say, get rid of that hobby hangout thing. Just, this is what you call it. So, you like my shirt, Glenn? You like my shirt? I wore this today. Look at that. Look at that. So, there you go. There you go. Speaking of that, I have the Bad Batch for Legion somewhere in here. I need to find them because you can use them for the Rebels. I think it would be really cool to have the Bad Batch just run around with the Rebels. You can't use crosshairs, but you can use the rest of them. Rest in peace. This guy right here. Ooh, this guy right there. So, alright, break is over. I want to get as much green down on these guys, and we still got 2 more brutes and 10 Ard boys. So I'm looking at the Ard boys, and they have shields, and I'm thinking, what can we do? Do we paint the shields the black ice? He's just following orders. Do we paint the shields black ice? I think we do. I really think we do. Just to like break up the colors. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Am I not? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He is going to just bang these bones together, get everyone worked up into a big wog. So, let's get back to painting. Let's turn the camera on first. Then we hit this button. Then we go to the overhead. Whee! We got a little transition in there. Now it's going to struggle to stay focused. I'm going to put my headset on too. First, I want to check the score of the game. We're going to open the NHL app. We're not going to play anything. And, oh, we're in the second period. Oh, it's on the NHL network too, which means I can't watch it. Let me get some music. Oh my goodness, this thing is so... You can hear that. Whoops. This is my first stream, guys. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming. My brush. My brush. My brushing, brushing, brush. Alright, let's get... pull some paint down into this little pool of water that I've created on my wet palette. It's okay. You missed it earlier. My phone went off to let me know that Tampa... oh, it's going to happen again. Tampa just scored. They're going to let me know that Tampa just scored. Scared the living crap out of me. That right there scared me. There's only one thing in the world that scared me so bad that I almost died. And when I explain this to you, you're going to be like, you're probably thinking, dude, why are you being so facetious? No. I was at a WWE pay-per-view with a buddy of mine and my cousin. And we're sitting there, we're walking up the stairs at, then it was called the Ice Palace, now it's Benchmark International Arena. It's a tongueful, I know. And Kane's pyro went off while we were climbing the stairs. When I tell you that I almost fell, I mean it. I almost fell. Over the railing and on top of people. Like, I held onto the railing and was like, holy crud. Then this usher sees us, and my cousin just had knee surgery, and he looks at my cousin, he goes, Chief, you're not making it up. And we had him like way up in like the 300 section. He's like, Chief, you ain't making it up there. Hold on, bud. Like, he goes, I can't in good conscience have you go up there. And he's like, oh, I got it. And he's like, no. You definitely can't make it up there, dude. So then he goes, hold on. And then he gets on his radio and he goes, do you have a spot for 2 people in the handicap section down? And they did. He's like, yeah, we just have one guy over here right now, and again, his guest. He said, we got room for like 2 more. And he's like, all right. And I told him, like, but I have a friend who's with us. He's like, well, either he goes by himself or your friend's sitting by himself. And my cousin looked at me. He's like, let's just go down there. So I text my buddy. This is back when we had to beep, 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 beep. So I text him and say, hey, bro, they're not letting my cousin up into our section because of his bum knee. We got moved to the handicap section. And he goes, all right, I'll be right there. The guy, the usher looks at him in the handicap section. And he goes, well, there's not enough room for you, so you're going to have to go back to your seat. I felt bad. But at the same time, those seats were so good. Oh man. They were so good. They were in the next section down. We were so close, and I had a sign that said "Stone Cold Beer Here." With a, I took a used Coors Light can and taped it to the sign, and it had a bullseye on it. And he saw my sign. Thank you, ESPN. He saw my sign, and then was like, I'm like, yes! And me and my cousin are freaking out. Oh man! And then so we get back. This is the same night that my buddy blew through a toll booth. They were just installing the transponders and stuff, and so he's like, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck in this lane, and there's a car behind me, and it's not letting me get out. So he just blew through it. And sorry for that laugh. And then he goes, his a couple of weeks later, his dad gets a bill in the mail, and he's like, why is the state of Florida, because we used his car, his like truck, because my friend's car wasn't big enough to fit someone with a bum knee. He's like, why is there this ticket for blowing through a toll booth? And then he explained it to him. He's like, so you let someone just get on you and prevent you? He's like, oh, I don't know what to do right with you right now. Oh my goodness. He's like, you're paying for this. And because he blew through, they actually gave him a fine. It was epic. And he's like, did John and his cousin have something to do with this? And they were like, he's like, no, they were actually yelling at me why I to get out of that lane, and I didn't understand what do they mean. Oh man, this music's actually pretty good. I haven't listened to this whole entire music. Sorelli scored. Yanni Gord scored. Good. We're getting scoring from not the top line. That's really good. Sergachev is playing his old team. All right, they come back again. This guy definitely has thigh and leg armor. going forward. Is that a power? Oh, okay. Utah. The Mammoth have a power play. I watched the World Series, and then I was watching a guy stream. He wasn't streaming it so you could watch it. He was doing his stream of live reaction, and oh man, his just this when they got that game in, it was a broken bat game-ending double play, and you're just like, oh my goodness. But then someone brought it up, like, in that case, why don't you steal second so there's no double play to get? But they didn't. Even if you get the free base, like, they don't try and get the out. If they try and get the out at second, you can then send the runner on third home. Then at least you tried. Like, if you get a game-ending double play that way, at least you tried. The other way, like, nothing happened. Broken bat, man. That just stinks. But I'm no baseball expert. I played Little League, then some Pony League, and that's about it. Hey, we're actually kind of looking good in terms of being in focus. This brush is starting to. Some of the bristles are starting to feather a little bit. Okay, need to remove him from his base. I scared the shit out of Glenn. Don't want to do that. I don't want to scare one of my subscribers and then. Now we have to find a brown for the wood. There's like a little country song going on right now. This guy We have two OG homies here, right? Two OG homies. We got Peg Leg, OG homie. Look at him, Peg Leg. Then we got this dude. He's showing up to battle in his bare feet. He don't care. He don't care. This is an OG. This guy. He's ready. Ooh, we got some bone to paint on this guy. We got some metal bits. Some teethuses. Skulls. He's going to have a lot of colors on him. We're going to go to about 7 o'clock tonight. So, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for making this part of your evening. Give me your time. It is much appreciated. Look for more streams coming soon. I'm going to try and fit in another one during the week. Oh, that's still very much wet paint. Good little wet palette here. We're even going to stream some 3D printing stuff on here too. So fortunately, I didn't get to do the Halloween stuff that I wanted to do. I mean, I printed some of it out, but I wanted to do a stream, it just wasn't lining up for whatever reason. And it's alright. We got, what alert did we just get? Not a text message. Discord messages. I need to change the alerts on my phone to specific things. That I know what that is. I don't know what the ESPN alert is. Come on. Are you even living? Are you even living? No, dude. Some of us don't care about that kind of stuff. I know. Remember, he's got under. I am so glad that I chose to go with this color for the armor. I'm so glad I fixed my camera angle. I don't have to wonder, am I on camera? Am I on? Are all my things on? Is this guy that I'm painting, is he on screen right now? This allows me to not have to look up constantly to see, which is good. Because it increases my throughput. Look at me getting all technical over here. Throughput, output, milliput, shot put. This guy is wicked. Oh, excuse me, I just tooted. Thinking ramen for dinner tonight? Don't forget to hit that like button. If you're here visiting, you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. It doesn't hurt, doesn't do anything. It's free. Then come on back and enjoy some great content. Watch me struggle. Ooh, I think I know what this song I'm listening to right now is kinda based on. The flight theme. It's not the same one you're listening to. We're gonna paint his little belly plate now. The same green. What? Did we just finish all the armoring on all those? Well, the green armoring on all those guys? Are you kidding me? Alright, later. So I'm looking at them now, just to kind of get a feel where all the plates are at. Looks like we have some leather keeping them on in the back. Well, we have this main armor here, and then we have this leather strap right here for the shoulders. And we got some leather strapping there. All right. Got a helmet, a helmet. Go back and look at these guys. It almost feels like they stole like ring mail off of something and just decided to add it to their own our own armor. Let's see what I want to see what this does. 3 minutes. Start. We're just taking a break. I'll be back. Alright, we're back from our break. It's 2 to 1. The second intermission's done. No, it's not done. It's in the second intermission. I was trying to figure out what I could do, and I put some. I did put some water in my hair to pull it back just a tiny bit. I'm not gonna lie. I do find do miss the Tangia interactions from Twitch. For sure, miss that. All right, what do we got? Camera just shut off, so we'll be here for a bit. What am I gonna? What do you? So, the next video, well, the first video I want to do after I get done finishing with these is I want to move on to these guys. I want to up the complex. Not that these guys aren't complex, they're just not as complex. I want to move up the complexity to these guys. And do I have a thing in here for looking at? I got one for a 3D printer. I'm going to have to add a thing in here for looking at web pages, because these guys, these Gorgruntas, they're a cavalry unit, and they still are gonna follow the same colors. It's just now I have, instead of regular green skin, now you have a pig, in essence, but not like a pink pig, more like a boar, like a grotesque boar almost. And gotta figure out how we're gonna paint that, and then we'll do, definitely, it looks like it's gonna be I haven't put them together yet. We do sub assemblies, so I want to do something that's a little more, it's a jump in complexity, and I want to do it. I'm gonna no, I got a pretty good order at this place. Art Boy, Big Boss, Weird Knob, Shaman, Stormcast Eternals, Stormstrike, Paladors, Raptidon Hunters. That's for the wife, so she can have a little cavalry unit with her dinosaurs. And then one more thing, but there is a good chance that I'm going to get this freaking thing here, this Rebel Alliance starter set. I want to do a comparison. Hi, son. Oh, Mother's here. Everyone bar the door. Mother's here. Don't forget to hit the like button, Mother. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. How are things with little Julian? And you're definitely going to have to come over and visit Hazel when she gets here. Just saying. Back to this. But yes, looking at this, like, I want to look at the Rebel Troop. Like, this is an insane. I'm gonna tally the cost of the single units up. So it's gonna be a if I do get this, it's gonna be for a content video. But I need to come in here. I should just try and figure out if I can buy the entire Pro Acro line of paints, because these paints are my favorite paints. But yes, an excellent connection. I love seeing that. I was so worried about getting, like, I was like, what am I doing wrong with all this stuff? But it's fine, because I have figured it out somewhat. But we got an excellent connection. We've had 10 views tonight. Average view duration 41 minutes and 35 seconds. The TV is currently, is the TV, let me see if the TV is still. We're still on the big TV. We're still on the big TV. We're still on the big TV, guys. But I mean, I don't think there's anything in the War Clans. Maybe I get another Brutes. Maybe I move on to, maybe I get the Boss Rock Tower. Definitely want to get the Brutes. See, we're gonna add those to the cart. Oh, and then we have the Spearhead Stormcast Eternals. So there's also that too. Ooh, we can get $1 off. But yeah, it is blood. Oh man, I can't wait to get this video. Dude, these guys had the most insane blood and plunder um, table. It was like an entire port city with like wood like bridges, wooden walkways, brick buildings, brick or stone buildings with like wood. It was amazing. I got video of it, and I got a picture of it. I think it was so freaking cool. Oh man, was it cool! So for the Christmas list, I got Kragnos, the End of Empires, 2 Gordrak Fist of Gork, because you can build it as a mega boss of Maw Crusher and then Gordrak. And then I have another thing of Gorgruntas, and that's about it. I'm debating if I want to try and get. I didn't know there's out of stock. I would have got those if they weren't in stock. I'm debating if I want to get. If I want to get the. I'm farting. If I want to get the Cruel Boys. Oh, and then the Orruk War Clingant's Manifestations. You need those. I mean, you don't technically need those, but it comes in handy. There's for like your spells and stuff. Yeah, that Maw Crusher looks so cool. Then we can go to the Stormcast Eternals and put some stuff on there. We can get Lord Celestin on Star Drake. That looked cool. Ionis Cryptborn, Krondris, son of Dracothian, Storm Drake Guards, Irden the Witness, Dracothian Guard, Dracothian God, Vigilors, bow and arrow guys. But you didn't come here to me to read things and tell you what may or may not be in a Christmas list. We're here to paint. Let's get back to painting. As the viewers fall off in droves. But it's alright. Epic music, epic music, epic music, epic music. this stuff in here. Ooh, third period's about ready to be. Empty net. It totally looks like they have like hooved hands. This is like the armor that's protecting their hands. You know who's a really phenomenal painter? It's my brother-in-law, Joseph. Phenomenal, phenomenal painter. Like I said, I am a big cheerleader for all the people in my life, man. I will cheer them on to the ends of earth. So it appears that there is a bit of armor. You still have some armor there. Okay, so this is perfect. Because we can still put our green down. Then we'll have the black all over this metallic on this side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Longest field goal in NFL history. green on this guy. I stand corrected. We did not get all our green on this guy. Got his little helmet here to paint. Not even really a helmet, it's like a face covering. I was born into darkness. Oh! Utah just tied it. When Tampa plays Columbus, this film. Oh, crud. Jeez Louise. You're like, what is he doing? We can't see nothing. I didn't even have my we have our first of the art boys done. And this guy has a bit of the wife's hair wrapped all around it. All right. Oh, come on. Too much paint. Too much paint. The stream is very far behind. Well, at least on my thing, it was far behind. We are almost out of green paint here. I can't believe you guys were looking at my the tops of my head for a while. Love to see Tampa get 2 points out of this. Utah's a very good team. nice song. Some of these I have used before. They sound very familiar. Alright, off the base he goes. Gotta get up underneath the head now. Ooh, Tampa just scored again. Rawr. There it is. Who got that one? Ginsel got it. Was it unassisted? It looks like it. Snapshot. Woo. Oh. I am having fun tonight. So a little drop. We did run out of green paint, which was very welcome news. Alright, we got our, with the art boys, we got our standard, which is this guy. Our standard bear completed. We got little plates that we're gonna do that are gonna have the black metallic. That looks like a skull right there, but it's not. That wasn't his arm. No. Thank you guys for hanging out. As long as you have tonight, I appreciate it. A little too much paint on the brush for sure. So I'm gonna press gently till it's all gone. Should have got some of it out. Speaking of music, you guys have a song that you have to listen to no matter what, like it's your favorite song. For me, one of my favorite songs of all time is Hymn to the Fallen from the Saving Private Ryan soundtrack, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. One of my favorite albums of all time is the sorry, deep in thought here, because I see this shield and I'm like, how do I want to tackle this shield real quick? Because that's definitely a bone. And I want to do these in a different color. Maybe I paint these in green. What we do. But my favorite type of albums of all time is the soundtrack to Tron 2 Electric Boogaloo. No, I'm kidding. The Tron 2 by the Tron soundtrack by Daft Punk. That thing is just so good. Amazing soundtrack. Is that the game? I don't see. Oh no, 6:18 left. I also I'm a big fan of the soundtrack to. Oh, I took a picture. Look at that. You guys saw the picture. Um, a big fan of the soundtrack to Oblivion, the Tom Cruise movie. I'm a huge fan of soundtrack movies, music. Time. Oh, Time from. Um, oh my goodness. I remember the song, but I don't know what movie it's from. Now it's gonna bother me unless I look this up. We'll do it after we finish this guy. Still 3-2 in the third period. Got Christmas dreams planned. I'm gonna paint some red gobos. Oh, I gotta pre-order that. Got one that's still in its box. I want to find a couple of them. The other ones and have paint them for Christmas streams. Let's do his head real quick and then we'll take him off. Take him off, take him off. Take him off, take him off, take him off. Take him off, take him off. Take 'em off, take 'em off, take 'em off the winning handle. These guys are sad because like their tusks aren't like out in the open like the ironjawz are. They're not like, well, guys, we're not exactly ironjawz yet. We're still just ard boys. What am I doing? 58 seconds left. Oh man, it was great when they had they couldn't get their goalie out last night when we were playing. They got him out finally with like 30 seconds left in the game. And I was just like out there like tying guys up, getting away. Net. I don't get too excited yet because Tampa's done this a couple of times. Pulled the goalie, forced it in overtime. There we go. Got this part. I forget that there is armor on the shield part too. A little vibey song. Oh, Tampa's winning this game 4-2. Who got that empty netter? Hagel got it. Probably worked his tail off to get it too. 5-2 Tampa win. Not gonna lie, they were looking a little shaky to open the season. Alright, that's another one down. Not done. We're not done with them. Definitely not done with them. There's the loudness. Oh, that's right. I want to do this real quick too. On the shield. Just remembered. And now we get the ESPN update. We're gonna have ramen tonight. Once this stream is over. Gonna have some ramen. Then we're gonna have. We're just gonna sit and we're gonna chill. Watch a movie. First stars: Jake Gitzel, 1 goal, 1 assist. Calorie Yamamoto, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points for Gitzel. Sorelli has a goal and an assist. Or goal. That's the tooth. Almost painted it. I totally forgot we have a scrimmage on Friday. Debating if I want to paint that. The black ice. Or do we want to leave it? Or do it against the green? Missing stuff. Look at this better. Look at this. Still got a nice tip on this brush. What do you want to paint next? Let's do this guy. He's got a wicked helmet on. Got a shield in the shield bash position. We gotta paint him. Oh, there's a weird song that's going on right now. Let's get this helmet. Let's start with the helmet this time. What is this song doing? This thing stinks. I make you guys listen to this. Jeez Louise. Oops. I hit an ear. No. No! Oh, maybe I didn't get in here. Oh, I did. I can see it right there. Is that the end of the music? Is that the end of the music? No, streaming music's still going. Dang, listen to the whole thing. That first song hits. It hits. I dig it. You know, if they're gonna do reveals, I would love to see them reveal a. I know the ironjawz are mostly a melee focused army, but what better way to get stuck in and get your melee boys in there than some kind of like siege engine? Like, give us some catapults or something. Some more catapults. That would be sweet. That helmet is so daggone cool. I'm gonna do that here. this might be the last guy tonight. Jesus Christ. What was that for? Is Columbus playing too? Yes. They are. Oh my god. It's twice that thing's got me tonight. Dun, dun. Oh no. Uh, oh man, it broke. Losing our tip again. We're doing pretty good tonight. just turned off. As we're applying the final coat of green. And with that, I think we're going to call it there for the night. Let's go to my face as I finish this up so you can watch me. Just applying this green. This has been a very, very productive night. We are almost done with the greens on this stuff. These guys. Let's give a little. You wanna pick a million here? You wanna go give your fans a little hearty hello here? Woo! Let's turn my light off. Probably gonna need new batteries for that soon. Let's turn that off. There we go, folks. We got green down on a lot of guys. About 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, the leader would be. Oh wait, this guy's part of them. So we got 4 of the Ard boys with the green down. 6:40. I mean, I guess I could start another one, but this is a good stop. Good stopping point. We're at 3 hours and 38 minutes. I will be back this week. Probably aiming for Wednesday so I can get this area in here squared away, vacuumed, ready to go for the arrival of Sweet Hazel. The world is not going to be the same after this. I am looking at this blue. It's going to go with this gold, the gold for the Stormcast guys. I'm happy. I like it better. I like it better than the dark blue. I'm not going to lie. So, we're going to go make some ramen, watch, if it's on ESPN, the Columbus Blue Jackets game. And we're going to have a great night. A relaxing night. Because we got work tomorrow. Work Tuesday. We got work all next week. And then we got hockey twice next week. Thursday for Friday and then Saturday. And then they told us if they get the other team that there's a good chance that there'll be too many teams in the leagues and that they're going to have to split the leagues up on 2 nights. So you wouldn't be like not one part is playing on Sunday and one plays prior on Sunday. You'll be playing all your games, but there'll be every couple of weeks you're going to have a Sunday game, which means Saturday streams. So I'm excited. I want to get these guys done so I can start making some pigs. Some pigs. Some gorgrantas. And then when we get those done, then it's gonna be those guys again. Oh, it's gonna be a good. I'm having fun doing this. I really am. It's. I think that that's the big thing about it, is that it's been so much fun doing it that I can't want to keep doing it. So, with that said, I hope you guys have a great night, a great evening, wherever, a good afternoon if you're watching me, or good morning if you're watching me from somewhere else. But with that said, I just fired again. I will see you Wednesday. I don't know what I'll be painting. Hopefully I can get some of these guys done and we'll be finishing them up. But with that said, I'll see you Wednesday. Peace.